What is going on today, guys? Sticks10 here, and today we're going to take a look at some Go Battle League battles with the team of Azumarill, Registeel, and Skarmory. Going to start the first battle off. We are leading with Azumarill here. It is a little bit dangerous to lead Azumarill because we don't have a solid option for like an Alola Marowak or something in the back. But here we go. We're going with Stunfisk as their lead. So this is kind of a bad matchup here. We're just going to go straight Ice Beam. And they hit that discharge. You can see it does quite a bit of damage. The next Ice Beam will KO, but unlikely to get there. We are going to shield. This discharge would have done a ton to us. Actually, we might be able to farm down at this point. So we're going to let this one go through. And yeah, I think we can just farm down. So GG's, there we go. And got rid of Stunfisk. You can see, just hit the Ice Beam right away. Meganium, and we do fall to that Meganium. We're going to bring in our Skarmory, farm up some energy, expecting a switch here. And they switch into a Bastiodon. So this is looking pretty good for us. We got everything lined up properly. Winning that switch advantage was key there with that Azumarill. The Flamethrower not going to KO, so we're going to let it go through. Focus Blast, they're likely to shield this one. I could have went for the shield bait, but honestly, if they don't shield there, puts us in a pretty good position. So doesn't matter one way or the other. I can beat them to another Flamethrower. So go to the next Focus Blast, and that's going to... we're going to get KO'd here likely with an Earthquake. Not too worried about it at this point. And now I can hit the Sky Attack, and that's going to KO, or at least get pretty close. I think it will KO the Meganium. Meganium is pretty bulky, but Sky Attack still going to KO. So GG's, Trainer. Thank you very much. In that, we just got lined up properly there, and that was the main key to that victory, is just making sure we kept switch advantage and then could bring in something against them. So let's go into the next battle here. Man, not a great lead for us here. And this Leaf Blade's going to do a ton of damage here. You can see it does well over about 60% to us there. And then we're going to hit Ice Beam, but they're going to block it. And here I was trying to get to that, but not going to happen. We're going to shield up one Leaf Blade, and then we can get to a... and that was a waste of a shield because we didn't get to the next one. I didn't want to double shield there. We're going to bring out Skarmory. Just farm down. Foul Play, not going to do a whole lot to Skarmory, so we'll be able to survive this one. Have quite a bit of energy built up. Should have enough for a Sky Attack and a little more. So we'll see what they bring in. And it's a Bastiodon, of course. So we're going to switch into our Registeel. They're going to switch into Meganium. So it's not a terrible matchup for us. They have no shields. So we're going to hit this. And then we've got to shield at least one of these. I think they're going to try to bait me here. So I decide not to shield. And then puts us pretty low. I charge up some extra energy. I've got to beat that. I didn't want to take this. It was just a Frenzy Plant, but I didn't want to take that because then I've got to get to into this Bastiodon. I'm in a pretty bad spot right now because you can see it's pretty low, but I do switch, and then we get off the Sky Attack. Not going to do a whole lot there. Get off another Sky Attack. And my mistake here, guys, you can see against that Bastiodon, I allow it to farm me down. And they've got a shield left, so I'm in a pretty bad spot. Yeah. This looks like it's going to be GG's for me. I'm going to get KO'd here. This won't quite KO me. I'll be able to get to a move, but it's not going to matter. I can't get to two. I'm not going to be able to get to a Focus Blast and a Flash Cannon. So Flash Cannon, they are going to shield that. I don't think I can get to another thing. Yeah. So GG's, well played. My mistake there, and you can see I actually do fix this mistake in a later game. is I really need to bring that Skarmory in to absorb one of those flamethrowers instead of getting farmed down like I did. So that was my mistake on that game. So definitely you can learn from your wins, from your losses. You can definitely learn something from those. So here we go. Finally a favorable matchup for us. And we can win this one. I'm expecting them to switch. So they actually bring out Skarmory, so that's not terrible for us. I charge up some extra, and then I'm going to go for the Ice Beam, trying to get them to shield their Skarmory, and they do. And then we can actually switch in our Registeel after we get some more energy on that. Not too worried about anything they throw at me with the Skarmory. We'll probably go for a Focus Blast right away because they already shielded. So unlikely that they're going to shield again on their Skarmory, because really this is a bad matchup for them. It's kind of, yeah, there's the Focus Blast, and then a Flash Cannon will finish them off. But I'm going to gain some extra energy here. I'm going to take one more Sky Attack, just fine, and then actually going to farm down with Lock On. So we have a ton of energy built up. We're just going to hit Flash Cannon right away. Try to get a shield, depending on what they brought in. It's actually Toxicroak, so we don't get to another one, but that's okay. We did pretty well there, and we can bring in Skarmory. Skarmory has a good matchup here. I'm not going to shield this Altaria at all. I'm not worried about these Sky Attacks. My Sky Attacks are going to be doing a lot of damage here. And we'll be able to get to another one. Like the Altaria Skarmory matchup's pretty close. I'm trying to get them to spend a shield. This isn't going to KO, so I'm not going to, and I'm going to hit my Sky Attack here. This would KO them, so they're going to have to shield if they want to continue to play this out. My Azumarill is pretty close, so we're going to swap, and then we're going to hit the Ice Beam. So that's going to be GG's there. That was the main thing with the Skarmory, just trying to get him to use a shield. And so, well played. Just got those counters lined up there on that one. Let's go into the next one. Still using the same team, Azumarill and Registeel and our Skarmory. I do like Skarmory. I had some questions in another video if Skarmory without Flash Cannon was viable, and my answer is yes. Use it with your Air Slash and Sky Attack. That's what you're going to use probably 98% of the time anyways. There's just those off chances that you might need the Flash Cannon. So if you can't afford the second move right now, I definitely recommend it even without that second move, because you're not going to use it a whole lot. In my sets today, I know I used it one time when I needed to KO an Azumarill a little quicker than Sky Attacks and Air Slash would have done. So really you don't use it a whole lot, except ice Pokemon obviously would be the preferred for most of them. So we're going to hit the Hydro Pump here. Oh, he actually double shields, so that's okay. We're going to bring in our Skarmory here and finish this off. We know it's Psychic and Power Up Punch, so he's probably just going to Power Up Punch away, which is fine. We're taking neutral damage to that, so it's going to put us pretty low, but we're going to have a lot of energy, so that's favorable for us. Let's see what they're going to bring in. It's Bastiodon, so we're going to switch to Registeel, and they actually switched to Meganium. So once again, we kind of are in the same situation we were before. I need to KO this Meganium, but I also need to have enough energy to take out that Bastiodon, because really Registeel is the only thing that can do that. Once again, I think they're going to try to bait me, and they do try to, so I'm not going to shield that one, and then I decide to shield this one. It is a Frenzy Plant, but at that point I needed to get rid of it. And then here, I'm watching the switch clock pretty closely, and I know they're going to get pretty close to one, and I switched just in time to get that Skarmory to take the damage from that Flamethrower since I had no shields left. They also have no shields, so this Focus Blast, and then we're going to go with a Lockdown, and that's going to finish it off. So GG's. You can see that sack swap of the Skarmory was the mistake I made before. Obviously, on the game before, I had a lot more energy or HP left on my Skarmory. That one I didn't have enough. So switching into that charge move was key for winning that battle. Hopefully you guys can learn from that a little bit. So in this matchup, I'm going to shield this first one, and I'm trying to get them to shield as well. And so that was probably my mistake there. And actually, oh well, no, I'm thinking of a different one. So I do actually get the hydro pump off and puts them pretty low. They're gonna have to shield another one here, and I think I go for an ice beam here. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I double shield my Azumarill, and we're gonna go for an ice beam. This is gonna put it pretty low. If they don't shield, it might KO. And they actually allow it to go down there to one more bubble. They do have both shields remaining. So that's actually a Razor Leaf Venusaur, which is great for me. I'm gonna hit the ice beam. They're gonna use a shield. They're gonna KO me. I'm gonna bring in my Skarmory. They're gonna be forced to switch or the farm down. That's the two options. I win pretty hard in this because it's a Razor Leaf one. It's not gonna be getting those Frenzy Plants off as quickly. I win either way, but with a Razor Leaf Venusaur, I win just a little bit better. There you go. You can see we have a ton of energy, and I'm guessing they've got something. Oh, actually, this isn't a terrible matchup. They only have one shield remaining, so these Sky attacks, there's the last shield, and then we're going to throw another one, and then we can actually switch here into Registeel because we basically used up what we need to on that. We're going to save it in the back and those air slashes later on. Actually, they're going to quit out. So GG's their trainer. Yeah, I don't think they had really a win condition there with so much HP. And we do get a Metagross for going 4-1. And then you see we did climb a little bit in our ELO score there. I want to thank my Patreon as always, guys. If you haven't already, check out the link below for the benefits to that. As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe down below if you haven't already. And as always, I want to thank everybody for their support and keep on battling.